Okay, here we got a 2002 Polaris Ranger 500. Still a carbureted model. I have the seat off already.
Here we have a temp switch, thermal switch, whatever you want to call it, for the fan. Well, for the radiator to turn the fan on for the cooling. For this, well, you'll need your new part and a 7/8 inch wrench and a flathead screwdriver to remove the wiring clip. Electrical sensor on the very bottom. On this model, it is the right hand side of the radiator, lower right. I guess it could be on the lower left depending on your model. That's all we have to pull off right there, so you need to unplug the wire and with a 7/8 inch wrench unscrew that from the radiator.
This, water temp switch, the radiator temp switch. Get the side panel off and it looks like I'll have straight access to the bottom of that temp switch. I have not let off the lower radiator hose, so this is gonna drain. Where's my coolant catch? Get yourself a coolant catch. Almost lost the light to it. Okay, there we are. Back at it. Alright, we got the thermostat out. Or sorry, not thermostat, the temp sensor. That's this right here. Unplugs from there. Came out of there. O-ring on it. Hopefully we don't need that O-ring. Clean this up. Clean this up. Alright, now's the new temp switch going in. New O-ring on there. All you gotta do is screw that in. I don't think it needs any Teflon or anything. Make sure it's clean. I'd clean this up extra good. She should be fine. Maybe we'll brush it really fast though. All right. So the same spot as the other one. If you can see this, we're putting dielectric on there. Covering it, waterproofing too. Don't be afraid to use too much. Again, that'll keep water out even. Alright, and I ran my plug up here already. I cleaned that already. Everything is good, so we can plug this in. And now we're burping the coolant, you know, because we open the coolant lines and drain the coolant with the thermostat and etc. Fresh temp sensor down there, fresh thermostat. Using a funnel in the overflow and a funnel in the top of the radiator, so I get a little bit of extra coolant in there, if you can see that. And then you start the machine, and you can see this, I have it lifted up so that the radiator is the highest portion of the vehicle. Start it, let it run for a little while until the heat cycle kicks on, maybe 20 minutes, just a guesstimate. And you'll see the coolant start to bubble. You're letting air bubbles out. You'll want to probably put the cap in, not tighten it, you know, put it on, but loose. It'll let it vent that way. Okay, she's running great, fan is kicking on, coolant seemed to cycle really well, and it's not overheating at all. So thermostat and temp switch fixed our Ranger here. Alright, now we're buttoning this up. I replaced my, I am replacing my overflow bottle with a nozzle that I'm connecting to a hose and clamp, so that if it does spray out, it's gonna spray out my hose and not mess up everything in under here and get into my air intake and etc. But yeah, this is just a top I've saved off of a bottle of Lucas, all back together and fixed. She is running good. Hood is back on. Like I said, I don't think you need instructions for that. Seat's back on. And like, follow, subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing the front differential, rear differential, transmission, and a couple of other how-tos on this specific machine.